You serious?
Hey, I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And I'm Funk Butcher.
There's plenty of ways to kill some time out there. Right now, you're killing some time with us, mate. 2017. We just had an interesting conversation about social media in the last episode. And this is something that is, it's related, but it's really interesting. When you travel to the States, I'm sure you're aware of this, Funk, but not everyone is. You need to get an electronic system for travel authorization, otherwise known as an ESTA. It lasts for a little while.
Okay.
Can't remember, lasts for a year or two.
Okay.
Fill out an ESTA. It's kind of like this advanced security check.
Yeah.
Name, address. Yeah. How long have you lived in the UK? Where it's kind of like a credit. It feels like a credit check.
Okay. So it's not a visa.
No, it's because you still get your visa on arrival. Because for us, because we're UK citizens, we still get our visa. But I've never had to get a visa for there because I don't use the Nigerian passport to get there because I wouldn't get there. The Nigerian passport's for Nigeria only, son. Going to the US, you get your ESTA, and somebody's picked out that they ask you at a specific stage, please enter information associated with your online presence, along with a pop-down menu for various social media outlets and a text box for your username associated with each one.
Oh, wow.
So, for example, Twitter, Funk Butcher, they put that in and they consider that.
Yeah.
And now, reportedly, this was introduced to help identify terrorist threats and was suggested way back in June 2016.
Yeah.
And it's just passed to the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah.
I know what that is because I've been watching 24.
Yep.
And has been approved. This happened on December the 19th.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a lot of conversation to and fro about this. I'll let you know a bit about that. But I mean, how does that make you feel straight away that they want to see your social media?
Do you know why it makes me feel a bit uneasy? Because they're tying the association of terrorism and terrorist acts so loosely to semantics and the use of language. I mean, there was a time when the word to express something really good or dope was the bomb. Now, if you went through my time like that at that point in time, when social media wasn't around then, but you would have got a lot of bombs on my time. And couple that with the fact of if I had a profile picture with a beard, then I wouldn't be going on my little shopping spree in New York, and that would have been very, very unfair. So, I mean, I know they've definitely got some trigger words that they chuck into the search engine, which they believe to be linked to terrorism. I don't know if they've got some terrorist slang book that terrorists are using, but what it does, it just demeans the kind of real detective work that they should be doing to find these kind of people. I mean, get out there, get your Inspector Clouseau on, get your Sherlock Holmes on, and go and find these people real with your 2 foot kind of thing. We just spoke about episode about how normal consumers from normal walks of life are using social media for instant gratification and instant results. Well, what do you know? The NSA and Homeland Security are still using social media for instant results. Everyone is just using social media these days like a microwave. They don't want to cook it. They don't want to season it. They don't want the turkey to roast for hours and hours and get a nice, juicy, delicious meal. They want that TV dinner. Chuck it in and get the results fast.
Funk, do you think this could be a data mining process? So if you put in your Twitter, but you're legit, you're cool. Yeah. You put in Funk Butcher Twitter. Yeah. Do you think when you click on it, they don't just look at it once?
Yeah.
They've got it now.
Yeah.
Your friends.
Yeah.
Know who you're traveling with maybe.
Yeah.
All your Twitters. Now they can be like, all right, we've got his Twitter. Let's keep looking at his Twitter. Yeah. Now they've got your Twitter in a database now. Yeah. Can we cross-reference all of the Twitter profiles for people that have traveled to this? You know, like when they do that. Yeah. I think it's just another thing they've got, like you said.
I think you're correct, but I'd go one step further. This isn't a data mining exercise. This is a legitimate data mining exercise. Yeah. You see, the first step of the data mining exercise is the way they go in through the back door of Apple and Facebook and Snapchat and all those ones, which they're not allowed to do. Yeah. This is them doing it explicitly with your consent. So that's the only difference. I have no kind of beliefs that they wasn't doing this from a long time ago. If there was an immediate threat or a clear and present danger, they would use whatever means necessary to obtain that information, where even if the companies haven't given their consent. I can't see the US government ever being held to task by any company, no matter how big, even if you're Apple size. So this is just a way that they're doing it legitimately, kind of thing. If you want to come into our country, you shouldn't have anything to hide. Put your Twitter out there. Put how many likes you got last week. No.
Can you imagine that in the NSA office? They're like, oh damn.
Yeah. Could you imagine a country that says you can't come in? You haven't got enough followers.
You haven't got enough likes.
You ain't got enough likes. I'm sorry. We don't want popular people with us, man. Go to somewhere like Belgium. Yeah. Belgium's for losers.
Yeah. If you're gonna Snapchat your black coffee in a boring mug every morning, take that shit to Iceland. Okay? Yeah. Wow.
And they're dragging you away. But I got a blue tick. Save it for the French.
Oh man, what? I mean, yeah. If they've got that data, but the thing is, the me online is so different to the me in the real world, though. Sometimes, definitely. I mean, I'm not even as cheeky as you want to. Like, to me, on social media, I'm boring. Yeah. I don't care. I'm just like, yo, this is what I'm up to. This is what I'm doing. Yeah. Just because, I mean, I like it. I like looking at the banter, but I don't feel like I'm prepared to engage all the time. Like I'm just, some people are, some people aren't.
And that's the problem as well, because obviously there's a lot of people that use social media specifically for a set purpose. There's people who have social media accounts to project a pseudonym. Yeah. It's a representative of their business aspirations, whether or not there's comedians out there who might say offensive stuff. There's music artists who might say offensive stuff, but that isn't actual representations of themselves. So if they get flagged for this stuff, then I guess there's going to be a lot of very straight-laced, boring people playing it safe on social media as well.
I mean, we know people that are called flipping Osama this, bin this. Seriously, come on. So what? So we got Osama Trim Laden, and Logan Sama, both people that clearly are interested in music.
Exactly.
In the States, what if a wire gets crossed? Yeah. Then they might not get in the country now.
I know.
To perform.
Shocking.
Crazy. Anyway, speaking of data mining, turns out Google knows everywhere you've been and has a log of it. Google has a program that uses red dots on a map to mark where a user is if you log into it, and it makes it easier for you to identify everywhere you have been since you have started using Google Maps. As a link to this, I mean, you can click on it and have a go if you want.
Wow.
And log in with your Google account and that.
And it shows everywhere you've been.
Yeah, I'll copy the link and I'll open it in a private browser window.
Yeah.
I'm paranoid like that. And it shows you everywhere. I tried it, but because I turned off this setting at some point. I don't know, when I was feeling paranoid, it didn't show me anything.
Yeah.
But a few people I know have done it, and it shows you everywhere that you've been. So Google's, and we'll put this link up at howtokillanow.com, won't we, Bill? Yeah.
Yeah. So what we've got to do is just got to log into it.
Log into your Google account, and it tells you everywhere you've been with Google. Do you use Google Maps?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. And apparently it tells you everywhere you've been if you've got a certain setting on.
Okay.
And I've done it. I've done it, but luckily that setting was turned off. I think I just decided not to share it with Google. I don't know why. Has it happened for you, or are you super sensible?
Let's
that? See, has it worked? I don't know. You logging into it now?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when Funk logs in. But a lot of people have been having discussion. I'll do this while Funk's logging in. Have just been discussing whether this data should be something that's held on to. Has it happened to you, Funk?
Yeah, this is crazy.
What does it look? Because I've not seen it work in person. Because we only just got this link today. So what does it look like, Funk? Describe.
So, hang up. What was that?
He's forgotten where he's been. I didn't know I went there. Cool, blimey.
No, oh my goodness.
What are you seeing, Funk?
So, I'm having a bit of trouble. So if you can just zoom out. I think it's... So what is the period of time that those dots... Is that the whole of 2016?
Okay, all right. So what you got is you got a whole view of the world, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because obviously you can go anywhere.
So obviously go to Berlin.
So if I type in...
So if you zoom out enough, there should be a dot in Germany.
Did you use maps in Germany?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's not showing anything in Germany at the moment, luckily. but it's got a lot of London stuff though.
Yeah.
You've been to Southampton, Brighton.
Yeah.
And also so at the top of the screen, you can select a year. 2009 is as far as we can go back. I don't know if it's got any data for 2009. So you can go search back all the way from 2009 to 2017.
I don't think I was using Google Maps then because Apple had the Apple Maps one I was using a lot more.
Okay.
So,
and you literally can
past 2 years.
So yeah, and it literally tells you everywhere you've been. So depending on, I'm going to turn on all time.
That is some real scary shit.
So yeah, you can click on each dot, which is like a little part of the map, and it tells you where you have been. Can you find out when? Well, you can. It tells you on your specific journey on Monday, the 19th of January, 2015.
Okay. Any guys out there that are cheating? Delete.
Boy, yeah.
Delete.
Boy, I'm gonna log you out right now. I'll let you sign out. So basically,
flame on.
So basically, Google's got all this data.
Yeah.
Now, if you're cool and you're comfortable sharing it, fine. Did you honestly know that they had all of that data about you where you travel?
No,
I know I sound super paranoid here.
But the thing is, do you know what it is? I didn't know explicitly, but it's not a complete surprise because obviously when you check into Google Maps and you use Google Maps, you can, let's say one day you went to Westminster.
Big Batty Tanisha's.
Yeah.
They said,
let's say you went to Tower Bridge and then the next day you went Blackfriars and then the following week you went to Southwark.
Yeah.
And then you forgot the way to Tower Bridge. You would go into your Google Maps and you go to your history and then just click that. So obviously Google Maps is already collecting the history of your last known spots in your phone. Maybe the thing that surprises me is the time scale it's been keeping it over. Maybe
2009.
Maybe there needs to, because you know when you look at most companies, but I guess when you stop, a lot of companies when you stop using them, when you leave them, they kind of keep your data and records for about next 6 months, and then they're supposed to delete it. I think. I guess technically because we're always using Google, we're always still with the company, so they can keep your data and records forevermore. I don't know if that constitutes as an invasion of privacy though, because I guess we've all kind of opted in through using it, downloading the app,
not reading the terms and conditions.
Exactly. Yeah. So again, I don't know how frustrated or angry we can get about this.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Because I presume everything I type into a computer, someone's got it somewhere. I just presume that now.
Yeah.
I just figure you should. Standard.
Do you know the one thing that makes me laugh? Yeah, is when people have Instagram accounts on private. I was thinking, if you really want something private, why the fuck did you put it on the internet?
It's been a bit bouge, you know. I'm out there, but I'm not. I'm single, or am I? I'm not famous. I could be. That's what it is.
It reminds me of a tweet I put out many years ago. I said, why do people have private Instagram accounts? Have you got the nuclear arm codes for...
Have you got a picture of you with the nuclear codes?
Exactly.
Hey. Oh, it's crazy. But there is a way out of this though, Funk.
Yeah.
If you do turn off the privacy settings, the folks over at Google still collect the info. But here's how you can disable or enable it.
Yeah.
If you go to Google Maps location history page and click the gear logo to access the history settings, you can erase the Google Maps information. It has on you for the last 30 days, and you can use the pull down menu to highlight the history of up to 30 days and get rid of it. And I think you can go to a calendar option as well and delete everything from all history. We'll put this information at howtokillnow.com so you can check it out.
Yeah.
In fact, Bill, do you mind just tweeting out that link to saying Google Maps knows where you've been on the Twitter and How to Kill an Hour Twitter, and everyone can sort of find it when they hear the show as well. Yeah, just tweet out now and everyone will find it. It'll be in the timeline somewhere.
Do you know what that kind of links into though? It kind of links into the story that we did about the fake news, because there was a period of time when you were getting so much posts and reposts about, this company's doing this, you need to log into your settings and opt out and this, that and the other. And it created such a level of hysteria that you kind of tapped out of the message that was kind of being projected to you.
Exactly.
And now you might get genuine messages of concern and warning about your privacy being invaded, but you wouldn't react to it because you've had so much. You've literally kind of been desensitized to any kind of violations or invasions of privacy.
Yeah, I'm just, to be fair, like I said, I just presume if I pick up a computer and use it, it's out there, man.
Yeah,
any device, it's out there. That's why I'm like, I mean, but you got people that care and don't care. I mean, I just don't care.
Yeah.
But I just don't put stupidness out there.
Yeah.
But you got people that really care, but still put it all out there. Got people that complain about, oh my gosh, looking at this and that. But then they'll be like, posting all the time.
Yeah.
And like, if you don't want people to look at you, don't post.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's very interesting. But in terms of Google, like just nicking all of your information the way you are, I don't know. I'm just like, whatever.
I think the problem comes into it when you start getting, you're in Southwark and Lambeth and you're at home and you live in Hackney or whatever, and you start getting restaurants stuff from Southwark and Lambeth because Google have sold your information.
Cookies.
Yeah. Google has sold your information to companies in the area to say, that, oh, you frequent the area quite a bit. Yeah. Here's the local businesses and here's their... Do you know what I mean? I think that's when it begins to get a little bit...
Exactly.
And maybe we've opted into that and we didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's seen that convenient advert after looking at something online.
Yeah.
So you've might have Googled a game or something and then you're like on some other website about science and it's like, hey, do you want to buy the new Final Fantasy? Yeah. Like, God, motherfucker. I ain't going to fall for that shit.
Amazon does it really well.
Yeah, their cookies. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is, yeah. That stuff's on point.
Cookie monster.
But yeah, here's something I don't think you can buy on Amazon though. This is something that I really want to do. I want to speak this into existence in 2017. Okay. Somebody...
Is it Lips Rihanna? Okay.
Yeah, it's a Rihanna dildo. No, whoops. hey, a dildo for Rihanna. Hey! It's a life-size, fully animated Iron Man suit. Ooh. Somebody has made one. The Chinese company called the Toys Asia has designed one.
Is it better than JME's one?
It cost $360,000, so I think it's going to be a little bit better than JME's one. I'm going to be honest with you.
So it's a real Iron Man suit. It's got to be the one from the film.
Now, when they say real, I'm gonna shoot this one down. I think it doesn't fly though. Okay.
It should do for that price.
Yeah. But it basically it's got all of the moving parts. It's got like 46 motors in it, and it powers 567 parts. So it has like a remote control. So you can walk into it and step inside it. It goes.
Really? Oh,
yes.
Yeah. I think I better start saving.
Halloween 2017. I'm there, man. I just need to earn myself a cool little 400 mil. So I've got some change, to fix it after somebody pours a drink on it. But I mean, is this like too far in terms of cosplay? Isn't cosplay supposed to be a little bit shitty, or is it supposed to be that realistic?
I don't know, man. I mean, since we had the Batman guy and his real suit, that was incredible. I can't lie. I normally would be one of those people who what are you spending your money on? But that is a real cool way to spend your money if ever there was one. So,
but it was Julian Checkerly.
Yeah,
Julian Checkerly and Iron. Yeah. But he took his time and he built it himself. So I kind of respect it. That was like a real Batman hustle to make that Batman suit.
So this guy who made this what's his background? Is because that Julian Checkerly, he was within was he a stuntman or something like that?
Julian Checkerly, he made props for props for films.
That's
so he professionally made it. But these guys, the Toys Asia, I presume they just make toys. So I think it's for rich kids. Like, I don't know, like
super rich kids.
Rich people. I mean, when you look at it, it looks very real. I mean, it's just like Tony Stark's in the film. But I was just thinking, is this too much to have a proper Iron Man suit? Does this take the fun out of it? Are we meant to be able to get our hands on stuff like this? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I had the money, I would have a fully working Iron Man suit.
And this the thing. So when you say too much, it can only be too much to someone who has no vested interest in Marvel whatsoever,
or no money and jealous.
Yeah, or no money. Yeah, can only get the ones from Toys R Us rather than
the plasticky one. The one for kids.
Yeah,
they can't try it on. But I mean, seriously though, would you want to ever dress like that?
Yeah, man. Why not?
Really?
Dress down day on Friday at work.
Hey.
Wear your Iron Man suit.
Imagine turning up to work like that. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Have you got what episode it was? Julian Checkley, by the way.
Oh, Julian Checkley?
Yeah, the Batman one.
I will grab that for you.
Billy just grabbing that for us.
Yeah. Even we're in the bedroom. They say, hey, baby, I'm
Hey,
really
babe.
hard. I'm Iron Man.
Jarvis is like, warming up your pelvis for you, sir. Oh, it's not Jarvis now anymore, is it? He's got the bird now because
Yeah.
Jarvis became the what's it called? The
Yeah. He lost Jarvis when he tried to fight Ultron.
yeah, that's it. Jarvis became Vision. That's it.
Okay.
Vision. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, he gets bullied up in the latest film, man.
Yeah, I know.
Civil War. I thought he's supposed to be super powerful. He gets made to look like a rat pum pum
Yeah.
in the film. Anyway, there's plenty of ways to kill time out there. I've been Marcus Bronzy.
I've been Funk Butcher.
Thank you for killing some time with us. Before we go though, the episode for Julian Checkley. Have you got it, Billy? Wow. You think you should go to the blog? It's episode 86. There you go. So check that out. That's when we get to speak to Batman. Yeah, Billy, I managed to beat you still. All right, in a bit. Bless.